Hepiniz hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Umarım keyfiniz ve neşeniz yerindedir. Bugün Hogwarts Legacy'ye kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Ve tabii ki de videoyu beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, kanala abone değilseniz abone olmayı ve açıklama kısmından beni Twitch'ten takip etmeyi unutmayın arkadaşlar. Evet, hemen hop şunu döndürüp videoya geçelim. Hah, burada ablam.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Tamam,
I
hadi yapalım
suppose I
bu
could
işi.
help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary.
Oo,
I'd
günlüğü
rather it not
okumak
fall into the
istiyorum
wrong
işte.
hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio.
Revelyoluk bir şey de vardır yani, eminim.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those
Buraya
books.
giremiyoruz mu ya? Akıyor.
Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Şu bölgeye giremiyor mu ben ya? O sandıkları almak istiyorum. Allah kahretsin.
Revelio.
Şunu da yakalım. İşimize yarar. Şimdi yukarıya bir çıkalım. Kapıştı gitti lan. Hocam bir saniye bir salar mısınız?
Accio.
Evet. Bunlar da bir yandan da kendi şeyimi de yapıyorum ha.
Revelio.
Şurada evet yazacak bir şey var. Eski kütüphaneci.
Accio. Revelio.
Hadi hadi hadi. O neydi lan, orada bir şey gördüm gibi.
Accio.
Diğer kitaplar nerede?
Revelio.
Bu ne lan? Değişik değişik sesler duyuyorum be.
What are you up to?
Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Gerçekten bugün güzel bir gündü yani. Evet, yarattığı her ne kadar saçma, karışım mükemmel bir şekilde haşlanmış dantel kanatısının üzerine sırata kadar tüm kanı boşaltmak ve her şeyinden başlamak zorunda kaldım. Biraz orada şeylik var lan. Ama tam bir baş belası, ikisi hakkında bilmesi gereken her şeyi bildiğini düşünüyor. Deneylerine Profesör Sharp'ın sınıfını her zaman rahatsız ediyor. Profesör Weasley'nin yeğeni olmasaydı şimdiye kadar o okuldan atılacağına kesinlikle inanıyorum. İyi iyi. Güzel. Burada bir tane daha görmüştüm ben. Nereye gitti o? Ben daha görmüştüm. Gerçekten. Şuradaydı kız. Al hocam kitaplarını.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
180 güzel. Güzel. Sevdim. Şimdi haritayı açalım. Diğer yan görevlere bakalım hocam. Şurada bir tane yan görevimiz var. Çapraz asalar. Tamam, buraya gideceğiz. Yani şunu işaretleyelim. Olabilir. Hadi gel bakalım.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I
Griffon
coordinate
olmuş lan bir de
duels
bu.
for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Gryffindor ve şey ya.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Slytherin ha.
Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins.
Tam benlik.
It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree.
Eğlenceli bir eğlencedir
Besides,
ne lan?
in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
Ben tek de öyle yaparım hocam.
Care to step into the ring?
Evet çıkalım. Hadi
Get
hazırım
me in
ben.
the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Şu Gryffindor şurada Slytherin miydi lan? Leviosa gibi kontrollü büyüleri, sarı kalkanları aşın. Hedef kilit Kaplox kemerini nişanlı olarak kilitli kenefte değiştirmek için. Tamam. Hocam bir anda. Bir anda.
There goes my wager.
Hop.
Give 'em all four.
Havadan indirmedim bile be.
Act like a winner. Don't try them now.
Pity more
Ya
people
işte
can't watch
bu.
the duels.
Ya işte bak hocam. Ben tek başıma
Nice
bile
work.
yenerim.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory.
Devam
Go
ettirmek
forth.
istiyorum ya. Sal beni.
Hope to see you back here again.
Emin ol görüşeceğiz. Güzel. Şimdi aç kapıyı. Ana hikayeden gidelim bakalım. Kaç tane yan görev yaptık. Zaten yan görev başka kalmamış. Sadece ana hikaye var. Hop, orayı işaretleyelim. Ha, ders zaten buradaymış lan. Buradan geçiyor. Şu oradan da geçiş varmış be.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Evcini.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there
Bunların
you
hep
are.
ışınlandığını gördüm lan.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins?
Yo hiçbir şey
I'd
demedim.
wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've
Yok
told me.
hiçbir şey yok. Hiçbir şey
Isn't
yok.
there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Evet, bundan
Professor Ronan
bahsedildi.
did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect
Hadi Hogsmeade'e
wand.
gidelim bakalım.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm
Gitmeye
eager to
hazırım. Hadi
get to
bakalım.
Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Kimi
Perhaps
vereceksin lan yanıma?
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with
Sebastian
them.
Sallow Slytherin kardeşim bir kere. Sebastian bir kere Slytherin. Slytherin'le takılmayacağım. Natty bana biraz daha iyi geldi. Onunla
I'd like to
takılacağım.
go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Kaymak birası. Evet.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey var mı hocam bakalım. İlk ödenizi almak için bu sefer Ronan'la konuşun. Ödeler okul tarafından sevilen ve tamamladığı yeniden bir dönemde türlü öğrenci tamamladılar diğer. Tamam, rapor ne? İçin gerekli olan onların büyüsü rapor olacaktır. Görevlilerin raporo onayla tam bak o çok hoşuma giden bir büyü lan. Onu ben öğrenmek istiyordum işte. Hocam şu onların büyüsünü bana gösterin. Profesör Ruffy hiç böyle köprüyü
You have a new
baştan
spell
yaptı
to
ya.
teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you
Tamam, hadi
casting
bakalım.
Reparo in no time.
Neyi raporlayacağım?
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Şu an sayfaları mı aldırtıyor bana lan bu?
Might some kind soul help me?
Brilliant.
Burada bir yan görevimiz var be. Sen bir dur hocam. Sen bir dur. Önce şu bir Repero'yu bir öğrenelim.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Şimdi yakalansam ben bu büyüyü bir daha öğrenemiyor muyum ya? Onu çok merak ettim ama riske atmak istemiyorum işte. Şurada bir deneyelim bakalım reperoyu.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps the lover thought it too accurate.
Bir şey yok mu be bunda yani şimdi? Şimdi Hogsmeade'e gidelim.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Yeni yükleniyor lan. Bu Hogsmeade mi lan şimdi?
Revelio.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Oğlum burada çok keşfedecek yer var be.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins.
Şuraya bak be, ne güzel.
Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Ne güzel lan. Aa. Ama koşarak neye gidiyoruz ki
Hogsmeade
be?
is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Revelio.
Şunlar ne lan?
Over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
İksir yapmada işimize yarıyormuş ha. Hadi hadi yürü yürü.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Revelio.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left.
Dur hocam şurayı bir...
To students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
Şunu yakalım.
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think they're calling it forbidden only.
Şunu yaktık mı biz ya, anlamadım ki.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Yakmışız, tamam. Yasaklı ormana ben girerim yalnız, haberin olsun.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Revelio.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you?
Şunları
Do you
toplamak
find yourself
istiyorum.
settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydew.
Hogsmeade'e bir sonraki bölümde devam ederiz. İzlediğiniz için hepinize çok teşekkür ederim. Sürçülisan ettiysem affola. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.